Hello and welcome back to Age of Wonders Planetfall. I have a feeling that we might be right at the end of, or getting close to the end of, actually finishing this mission. Alright, let's take the melter for a spin. And also check out what's up with these rabid piglets, I suppose. Is everything they have melee? I know those two are. Gastric Juices is effectively melee. It's range 3. Rabid Bite. I mean, effect. I shouldn't say that. It's not melee, but it's close range, so I don't really have to worry about it too much. 40 movement points. Okay, you're fast. Yeah, you really move. Okay, well. Let's also move just to here, I guess. And then we're gonna auto, or Overwatch rather. What do you do? Love pheromones. Right, the seductress. I could seduce the pigs. Could be funny, I guess. Alright, what do you do? Makeshift acid jet. Demolisher, of course. Acid bath. That. Okay, that's a cone. Good to know. It's weird to me how that brings up the menu. Like, I hit escape once to deselect the ability, and it also brings up the menu. And oh, and there it didn't. It just deselected the unit when I hit escape. That's so weird. Escape brings up the menu for some reason. Hit escape again to close the menu. Escape now deselects the unit. Escape again brings up the menu. It's really weird that... anyway, so we can shoot. Oh, you do have defense. Okay. We could also just destroy this rock, but I mean... oh, indestructible. Really? Or we'll go in defense mode, I guess, because 5%, whatever. What are you doing? I need to check out your moveset apparently, because you were doing something weird there.
Ready.
Small target, harder to hit with range attacks, okay. Frenzy, I know what that does, same as the Frenzied. You sliding back every time you get shot at, is that just... graphical weirdness? Resisted, okay, well, we're not doing that, I guess. Do this.
Enemy down.
33, 55, that's decent. Or we could just go Overwatch and get a better shot, presumably. Or, you know, we can go Concussive Shell. That wasn't 100%, I probably should have confirmed that before doing it. %65% chance of infection.
Payback.
Got it, for what that's worth. I want to shoot with you first to get rid of the armor. The crit, that might just kill. Yeah.
Enemy killed.
I remembered to do the armor melt
Our
thing.
forces are victorious.
That's unusual for me. I usually forget about that kind of thing. And oh hey, we did get hostile out of it. Flyfish faction war. I really feel like this has to be bugged. I was at 9 out of 10 before. None of those were Sci-Fish, unless the pig counts. The other two units don't. They have many enemies on this planet who rewards for their annihilation. The fleshy corpses of the scyfish have been sold to anonymous connoisseurs on the black market. Sure. Unit gains mind eye unable to be flanked. Sensor range increased by 3. Immunity to sonic status effects. And hazards. Additionally, this mod grants 10% damage. Okay, I mean, that would be useful just to have on heroes. Onto... Where is my... Also their item tier. Item crate, okay. Right, you guys are all maxed out, okay. You're not a hero. Alright, well, I mean, I guess you get it. Oh, I have a couple of these. Well, you can definitely have one then. Yeah, plus 3 line of sight, right? And just stay there, I guess, and we'll send you out after the animal lair eventually, at least in theory. In practice, we're probably not going to bother. 1 turn until it devolves, yeah. Yeah, you guys are out of movement points. Oh, here's another hero. Sure. What are you doing? Hazard removal, that's what you're doing. Okay, well we're here. Here's their capital. Their HQ, I suppose, if we wanted to use the correct terminology. You can enforce that stack. Oh right, we took over a capital, eliminated a player, and it just immediately gives us the city, I guess, instantly. Well, we're still gonna migrate you. No, we don't really have to. Maybe that's to discourage you from migrating a person's HQ. Really? Oh, attacker. Yeah, okay, yeah, right. I'm the defender. It's just whatever. Time out. Oh, come on, Shao could have done it. At least you tried your best, scrub. Sure, whatever. Not bothered.
Bombs aren't always bad. The universe started...
Seen that before. Risk management. Deploy sapper, reconstruction kit. Mechanical. I don't... Right, instantly turn a pustule into a destroyer. Kinda cool. Make a spore cloud. Yeah, see, cool abilities, but I just don't have any reason to use them. The plus 25% damage to all friendly units within 2 hexes for 3 turns. It's good, it's just I'm not going to use it, but research it anyway, I suppose. Reality rehabilitation. Our past ritual lives haunt us in this reality. Can't think straight, can't concentrate. Too much violence in our heads. It ain't right. It isn't right. We need help. Rehab or something. Help us make us right again. Sure. Empire task unlocked. Okay, I'm not doing that. Also, oh, I'm not doing that because there's only 1 player left, so that's
Production ready.
actually impossible at this point. Good Gabinsk finally can annex its last sector. What do I have? Science, production, food. Just grab energy for the last one. Sure. Or more food, more production. I guess we go more production. Right, I don't really need to be doing all of this. Okay, you guys can just park there. Venom Sniper. Sure, take it. Throne of Communion. Okay, we can get there this turn. So who's gonna go in? I guess this stack is probably fine. But instead of... just because we know we're gonna be attacked, let's just be silly. And go all in here. Well, we know. I am assuming I am going to be attacked.
Incoming communication.
You're on the path to victory. Thank you.
Empire task completed.
Oh, because we completed this. And... okay, yeah. 2 other people completed as Pioneer already, so I don't get the happiness, but that's not as important as Age of Wonders 3 happiness, because that's not a persistent bonus. That's just a one-off effect. Alright, initiate the communion. Let's see what happens. What happens is we need to wait a turn. Okay. In that case... oh, there's a hero here. Just take her out. Piercing bow. Bypass 4 armor. Cool. Short range for a weapon. Let's move you guys into a diamond formation. Alright, we'll take a peek. Only population 9. Nothing really giving away what you are. Cybernetic overdrive might just be a greeter, lightning launcher. Hard to say. Oh, we've initiated the communion. What happens? Final preparations are in place. Prepare yourselves, brothers and sisters. I doubt this will be pleasant. A powerful pressure can be felt in the minds of all present at the communion. An alien present coalesces in a shape before their eyes. Empress Carminia. Okay. A new voice requests an audience, yet it stands in the place of the faithful. So she's responsible for the Sinumbra? I guess that means that she's bad, probably. Didn't we listen to her? Yeah, well, yeah, we listened to her in the Vanguard campaign when we decided to torch the planet. So, yeah, that was probably not the smartest thing anyway. You must have questions if you contacted me this way. The Empress? You were behind all this? The Redeemers? The Council? It was you who pulled their strings? Yes, young ones, I offered the Redeemers a gift. They served me faithfully as a necessary tool in this war, as do your Council. That is what we are to you, tools. We once ruled the you once ruled the Union, countless trillions of souls, all of whom loved you, and you used them as miner would a pick? Sacrifices must be made. Horror ever tightens its grip on the remnants of the Star Union. The servants come for this world, and they will come for yours. The Council serves me, so that Kor can never enslave the Dvar again. You've already chosen the path of descent, siding with Kor's pets. You disappoint me. You have no place in the Star Union's rebirth. Nissa Jalezo. A massive monstrosity has surfaced nearby. Could it be this Loki Carne the Empress mentioned? We must destroy that monstrosity before it comes for us all. Objective completed. Back to life, back to reality. Oh, we don't forget this, Outlander. You've saved a lot of our guild because of this. We got your back. Here, take this. Ah, okay. Right.
Objective completed.
Okay, the Empress was behind all of this. She destabilized the connection, allowing an abyssal entity named Lohikarne to send through an echo of its power. It must be defeated if the Dvar to survive their endeavor on this planet. Echo of Lohikarne defeated. Sure, only 15 influence. Not much of a reward there. What have you got with you? Oh, 5 whispers. They all seem to do different things. Whisper of Descent, Perfection, Prosperity, Change, and Pride. And then, right, Herald of Oblivion. Right, the Tier 4 Sinumbra unit. Abyssal Reverberation, Teleport to the Hex, dealing target damage to enemy units, Bypass. Right, okay. Oblivion's Refrain, Psychic Resistance and Happiness for 3 turns. Target enemy units in 1 hex radius area are shown to glimpse of the abyss, snapping their minds to pieces. Defense motivation, okay, whatever. Immune to stagger. Highly resistant to everything that I do because I don't really do fire damage. I could probably change that, but I'm not going to worry about it too much. A whole bunch of immunities. What about these? They're all... Okay, well, first of all, they all have Focus Flames, which makes them do fire element damage. Blessing of Descent, chance to inflict insanity. You all have the same mods? Yep. What are your mods, by the way? Forbidden Mantra, Act of Souls, allowing him to return from death after 1 turn as long as any of his allies remain in combat. Okay. Pain Mirror, good thing that I checked, so any damage we do to you from close range causes us to take damage as well. And you have shielding, which is only good at long range. You have no defense. Alright, so what's up with you guys? Weak Crescendo. It kills itself to do AoE fire. Okay. Oh, do these all have the same abilities, more or less? Yes. They're going to be slightly different. Blessing of Perfection. You have a heal. Don't see anything in particular special for you. Your damage is lower. You have a shield, I guess. Prosperity must not be the most important thing. Yeah, and I saw Absorb Pain there, which is annoying. But because you are not an encounter, but are instead... We could just auto-battle this. I'm not going to. You're not an encounter inside the dungeon, but are instead actually a separate stack on the map. You can just do things this way. Transferring flames. Okay. Wait. Transferring pain. As far as sci-fi stuff goes, this was never a trope I was particularly a fan of, just the mysterious dark forces of the void doing something, which seems to be what the Sinumbra is all about. And I guess also... do you do fire damage now? Maybe I misread something. But, because this is also like the whole thing with Amon in StarCraft StarCraft 2, I guess, specifically. Didn't really like that storyline there either. Just kind of felt like a cop-out. Like, oh, we're just gonna have some big bad that exists, and everybody needs to be friends to deal with it, or whatever. Okay, well, you guys can't even use cover. You don't have any range attacks on any of these. You do, right? Nope. Also, can you guys resurrect each other? And if you can, do you get your abilities off of cooldown so you can resurrect if you like resurrect each other endlessly? Because that would be kind of funny. I'm actually going to put them adjacent to each other. I don't know if they're healing stacks if I do that. Can't target yourself, probably. Oh, can't. Right, you have to target a Dvar unit. Okay, well. Targeted you. Bend. Alright, this is just a stack of units. Gonna be a nice hit. That switched the camera much faster than I would have liked. Thanks, game. Berserk chemicals, plague pods, biospore purification. Right, you have a bunch of abilities now because I finally gave you mods. Something I'm gonna have to keep in mind. Like I do it early on. I've started, you know, modding up my units early. But then, later in the game, I just kind of stop. Alright. Generation there, nice. I feel like if we don't charge forward here, this army in particular is going to be left behind. Which is not what we want, so let's just aggressively move into position. My hand on my mouse is just like weighing down a little bit too much and it keeps deselecting my units. Nope, you guys are out of range. How much range do you have? Yeah, that's still out of range. Unless you jump with your... big one, I guess. Right, there's a void storm going on here too, of course. Nope, you're running away. And by running away, I suppose I mean charging. Yeah, so even though I moved super aggressively with that force to try to get them to be the closest, they're just not. I guess they'll take this out though, and then that'll get rid of your absorbed pain. Okay, going over there. Good. Yeah, everybody's just kind of charging. Oh, well.
Operations ready.
Well, I guess we'll take you out really easily then, won't we? Are you guys gonna leave behind Echoes of Despair? I guess you can't because you are Echoes of Despair. I think that's how that works. You guys have missiles.
Enemy eliminated.
So let's use you to deal with other stuff, I guess. Well, we definitely want to take you out, which shouldn't be hard. Doesn't do a lot of damage.
Payback.
I guess we're just charging as much as we can, getting closer again. Okay, well that's an easy kill. Probably, possibly, an easy kill for somebody else though too. Okay, well, let's... see, you're a sniper. Guess we'll just keep moving you forward. Jump. Can you make it? Yes. Did something. Okay, over here. If I afterburner, that only adds like 1 hex. Yeah, I remember. I remembered after I did it. Let's see, I can do that for a little bit of damage. I can do that for a bit more damage if I don't miss. And by miss, I mean if I don't hit my own character. I guess we're gonna send you this way then. So you're the only person with movement left. Everything's kind of in your way.
Enemy killed.
Yep, it was inevitable, I suppose, that something like that would happen. Get our own hero. Okay, well, we can at least get a shot. Decent damage. Alright, what are we going to do with the rest of you, though? I guess we're going to... We're going to hop you over here. That get you 3 shots? It does, and we are just within range. Perfect. We can take damage for hitting you. It'll be fine. Okay, so if we go here, what are our odds of hitting? Okay, well, let's just take it out.
Payback.
You're kind of out of range. Well, not really. Alright, Berserk Chemicals. Alright, we hit it twice. Excellent, good for us. Everybody else seems to be kinda stuck here. Means we're not taking this thing out this turn, which is unfortunate. We have 16. Can I do it with one of these? 12. 15. No. I think if we take out the leader, it doesn't actually count as long as one of the other ones are alive. Oh. Oh, you 3 have all been panicked. Excellent. Try to stun you. Not gonna do me a whole lot of good. Are you in Overwatch? If I do this, what happens? Grazed. Okay, Sonic Drain, you healed yourself. Excellent. If I do a Kinetic Punch is more damage. Okay. Not what I wanted. Your resistances are biochemical and kinetic, both pretty high. So odds of me killing you with something like this are not going to happen, right? No. Off. Ah. Again. Escape. Not doing what I wanted to. Well, I mean, if I really insisted... Which I do. We are going to take out all of these this turn.
Enemy destroyed.
So what's wrong with you? You're catatonic? Not use any abilities. Broken Mind. Well, you've used up your Overwatch. Guess you guys can sit there. Something happening? No.
Unit has fallen.
Okay, we lost a unit. Oh, you're in sniper range. That wasn't super great, but it worked. Two, three, four. I mean, this is gonna pain mirror us. Oh, you step back. No longer pain mirrored. Okay. That's a safe range. Already pretty good shot.
Enemy killed. Our forces are victorious.
A little bit overkill. Yep, so we lost one trencher. Very good, the test went well, although it will be some time until I'm able to bring it to full power. Nevertheless, resistance has been duly noted. In fact, I have someone who wishes to meet you. What did you do? Gelezo Mining Consortium, your assistance has been evaluated. A reward is in order. The entire span, a section of Star Union space, where Gelezo will thrive. Core itself? We graciously accept this gift. A new beginning is just what our people need. Coordinates will be transferred. You will receive instructions on how to proceed soon. There is still a threat. You will be called upon when the time comes. Consortium Dominium. Achievement unlocked for completing the Dvar campaign. I very much enjoyed the Dvar. It was kind of funny just how quickly this mission snowballed. I went from like barely holding on against the Kirko and the Amazons simultaneously while also trying to deal with the Dvar to suddenly just crushing all three of them in the space of like an hour or two. I guess 3 hours, I guess, more likely, probably. But I mean, in quick succession, I just took them all out. From struggling right at the beginning. It's what happens in these games. You snowball your power. Especially when you got the campaign bonuses, and I guess Xenoplague kind of builds itself towards that as well with the gaining troops after big battles mechanic. So I mean, that was kind of neat. Not a huge fan of Xenoplague. It was alright. Okay, so if we look at this, yeah, as I thought, the assembly were doing pretty well for themselves. We are black. Okay, yeah, because we made it to the end. Yeah, according to this, our capability was not that great. Capability is, what, everything combined? Correlates very closely with might, but not any of these other things. Right, so that tells me... Oh, really, development. I was going hardcore on the development there. I guess the AI is going to cheat. I wasn't building units at all. I was just going pure economy pretty much the entire game. I guess I could have spammed a few more settlers than I did, colonizers, but... Anyway, capability and might seem to be, you know, very highly correlated, so... That's fine. Alright, well, continue campaign. Now, since I have...
The proton coil stood silent. It recalibrated, charged, and fired. A strike of lightning and thunder, worthy of any Dvar weapon. Now the Council's traitors and their allies are no more, lost in another dimension. But the proof of their corruption will end our time of exile. At last, the Teletso will have the respect we deserve.
Wait, so we just completely annihilate all of the other Dvar? Or at least the Dvar leadership? Well, we relocated them, I suppose. So I guess that's what the assembly were doing. Making that for us. And it looks like we had to try out the Amazon and Celestian, which is a tech I haven't done. That's cool. Looking forward to that. Okay, because my options here are Amazon and Syndicate. Right, because if I want to play as the Amazon, I need to complete both of them. Okay, so assembly is going to be the last. And then we have our final mission that requires us to beat everything. Okay. Well, actually, it looks like I only have to complete the first mission of each of these. Not necessarily the second mission of each in order to play as the assembly, but we'll do as we've been doing. So double Amazon next. So as I was saying before I was interrupted by the end scene there, with the DLC, I seem to remember reading that it does something with the campaign. I mean, we saw DLC assets within the campaign spawning on that last mission, and presumably this next world will be generated differently. But I don't know if we're actually going to see like campaign missions or anything, or if that's going to have to be something else, or if I'm going to have to start a new campaign for that. But yeah, even though this is just, well, I'll say half an hour, but closer to 40 minutes, I'm just going to leave it there, and we'll start the Amazons next time. I will see you then.